face. Let him. There we go.
All
There we
right.
go.
Well, I'm putting some chapstick on.
Oh my. You good. You good. Nah, guys, this is
Mm-mm.
you already know, man, the mental health. Let's just talk mental health. We're gonna be talking about domestic violence tonight. And Marquita is the first to hop in
Oh
here.
Lord,
There she go. Y'all know the face. Y'all know the face. Y'all remember?
I'm trying
Marquita's
to be last.
nah, she's always first when she try to be last. So come on.
Literally, I be waiting. I be like, okay, it's 7 o'clock. I'm waiting. Give it a couple more minutes. Make a little late entrance. No, I'm always
Nah.
the first one.
Everybody else look up to you. Seriously, like when it comes to this group, like you didn't kind of been the one that showed up the most, So I think everybody else kind of in a sense wait for somebody else to kind of get in there, and they like to
That
listen
be
in,
me.
huh?
Hey, I said that be me. Waiting for somebody else to get in there.
I know,
So I won't be the first one.
nah, but they look up to you. I feel like you are a real big part in the group. You are like you engage, communicate the most. Um, But how are you though? How the week been? How are you in terms of your mental health? Scale from 1 to 10. Where you at? You go.
um, I've been good. I'll say mental health wise, 7, 8, not too bad. I've
Okay.
been pretty busy. I've
Okay.
been pretty busy with like accepting my housing stuff and then also accepting this position at a well-paying job or whatever like that.
Mm.
But I have to wait to do my housing stuff, like to find an apartment until I start working.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, now I gotta wait on that. So they got a little overwhelming, but
Yeah.
other than that, it's been fine. So getting ready to start work whenever my fingerprints come back, and then I'll be able to start looking for an apartment. And
Wow.
then I can get my doggone dog back.
Who took your dog?
I gave her my brother,
Okay. Okay.
but
Okay.
now he just started working 2 jobs, so she's like in a cage more. She was never in a cage until like we went
Mm.
out the door.
Mm.
So I know she probably hates it there. Well, she don't hate it because she loves my brother, but the
Mm.
cage part.
Mm-hmm. Man. Nah, that's dope though. The fact that you are so you already locked into a position or a job that you got and now you getting ready to start it.
Yeah, like I accepted and like I put the CDL stuff. That's just a backup plan. But I went for this full-time position at the as a mail carrier at the post office.
Wow. Okay. Okay, because I know at first you were talking about driving the
The school
trucks,
bus.
the school
Yeah,
bus, the school bus.
yeah,
Okay. And so now instead of that, you're gonna be working. You're gonna be doing the mail carrier.
yeah. Because
Okay.
that's full time and it's like no breaks. The school bus you drive it in when the kids out of school, you out of
Yep.
work and this and that.
Yep.
So
Okay. That's dope. That's super dope.
yeah, and it's basically almost the same thing. So it's not bad.
That's dope. That's dope. Like again, to know that you found something that you can do, something that's doable, to get you on your feet and doing what you need to do. Man, that's what it's all about. You know what
And
I'm
that's gonna
saying?
get my steps in on my Fitbit. I got a wristband
Exactly.
now.
Uh-huh. No, no, you're right. You're right. Just make sure you be careful though, because it's gonna be snowing or cold at least.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially in Wisconsin.
US cons, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, make sure you good, because a lot of people I know during the summer they were passing out. A lot. I didn't know they didn't have AC in like mail trucks or at least post office trucks.
I guess
Yeah,
I'm gonna find out.
yeah, but that's crazy.
And the
Yeah,
trucks or the cars that they deliver the mail in.
I think I guess the post office, like the white mail truck, the mailman trucks.
But
Yeah,
you
I
don't
guess
think
no.
they got AC in it?
No, they said they don't. Like they never put AC inside those trucks because
That's
the
some
truck is.
old school stuff.
They say because it's open. They said because the truck open, they feel like you don't need AC.
And you can hold the other door open or something like that. Like
Mm.
that probably makes sense because you can hold that other door open. In the summer you see some of them with that one side door open, and
Mm.
you also getting in and out. So, but then that makes you hot. But they probably thinking because you can have that other door open.
Right. I mean, I still feel like AC. They give you a fan in there, but I feel like an AC is still needed.
Yeah,
You
that's
know.
true.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And Jay says she won't be able to make it tonight. Yeah, she said she's going through a lot, so I'm not sure what happened. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but whatever it was, it seemed like it really hit her. Um, but I know Mel's still supposed to possibly be joining in, and Joy too. But Jay again, she really wanted to talk about domestic violence, so I was hoping to have her. But man, I'm not really sure what it is. But I hope everything's okay with her. Um, man, but we can still talk about it. We can still talk about it because again, I'm not sure if you've ever been a victim. I don't know if you've ever been a victim of domestic violence.
Oh, not just playing, but nah,
Oh, you have?
nah,
You have?
nah.
That's good.
My son's dad tried that, but that
Mm,
got nipped in the bud real quick. Let's just say that.
mm,
Because like I grew up, my mom used to, then my sister that passed away last year used to like almost her whole life. She met this dude when she was 15, and they were still together to 30 something. So
wow.
yeah, but me, I wouldn't tolerate it not one bit. I'm
Mm-hmm,
sorry.
mm-hmm.
You hit me if we ain't play wrestling. You hit me, I am picking something up. Or if I know I'm gonna whoop you, I'm about to whoop you. So we about to fight. I'm sorry. So I'm calling my brother or my best
Oh,
friend.
ooh, nah, I already know. I already know. I already, and again, I'm glad that you have that mindset because again, a lot of people, and you know what, that'd be my first question. Why do you feel like a lot of people who initially go through it, why do you feel like they, in a sense, turtle up? You know what I'm saying? Like, you see what I'm saying? Inst- Instead of them exposing it, or instead of them going like, hey, that, like you said, hey, we're gonna do this in the butt real quick. You ain't about to do that. They, in a sense, close down, shut down, and then that person feels like they can do more.
Probably, like I said, probably distance wise, depending on how long they've been together. Um, Love,
Mm,
um, dependentness, however you can pronounce it. Like
mm,
that's somebody you can really depend on,
mhm.
or that's all you knew. Like y'all been together for so long, that's just all you knew.
Yeah. Hey, y'all been together for so long. That's all you knew. Wow.
Hmm.
No,
From
that's
a
a
teenager to adult.
exactly, exactly. So you feel like people can get used to it to the point to where they're like, hey, this is just the way of life.
Yeah, and then what's that word when you like stay with your abuser, like, or you still stay in communication? Even when you do get out, you still stay in communication. They still somewhat got some hold of you, even though you got out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, something like that.
Yeah.
Stockholm,
Stockholm.
Stockholm.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right. And so having that level of feeling like you said, I I still belong to this person. This person still has
Hmm.
control over me. This person still controls. You're right. I didn't even think about that. Um, do you feel like it also, in the same sense, the person that is doing the abusing, do you feel like they themselves, like what do you feel like they have in common? Do you feel like they have been abused before, or they have perhaps
No,
seen that action before, or they just do it because of selfishness?
I think I'll say they probably seen it happen before. I don't think everybody, because I know someone who never like had well, they grew up in a project, but like
Yeah.
they were decent or whatever. But um, I think I don't think he was ever hit or whatever like that.
Mm,
So I think he probably seen somebody getting hit, maybe his mama or somebody, I don't know. And then it's ego, like you say, and then especially if you make them feel like they got control over you, they're gonna act like it. And if you hurt their ego, then they ain't gonna do nothing else besides try to hit you.
mm. So you think it's more of an ego dominance of like, hey, if I can rule over you, that, in a
I'm gonna do
sense,
it.
I'm gonna do it. How do you feel like somebody should address that initially? Like when that happens for somebody that may be listening on TikTok or wherever, when that
For the
happens,
first time,
for the first time,
take up something, knock him out, and get up out of there. I'm for real.
you real.
I'm for real. You ain't don't if he hit you once, he gonna keep trying to do it. Let him hit you once and you hit him harder the next time and then you leave that relationship. Don't even give him another chance. And if he way bigger than you like big guys and you little, pick something up knock him out. That's self-defense.
You're right. No, you're
Especially
right.
if he punched you in the eye, now you got a black eye. So why you hitting him upside the head with the glass bottom? Self-defense.
You you said something real important too. You said don't even take him back.
No, you gotta leave. If you're gonna keep going back, he hit you once because you made him mad or you hurt that ego, and then y'all fight, y'all get all into it or whatever. You leave, but you go right back. Now he like, yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Next time I do it, she gonna leave too. She
Mm-hmm.
just gonna leave for a couple of days, but
Mm-hmm.
she'll be back. You
Yep.
come back.
Mm-hmm.
You hurt that ego a third time, and now look, it's just gonna keep going. You'd have probably built up police reports and everything by the third when you got comfortable
Mm-hmm.
with it.
Yep. Yep. So for people who be like, for people who may say, "Hey, Marquita," but you just don't know. I think he changed. He's a changed man now. It's only been a few months and he ain't done that no more. So I'm trying to give him a second chance. You think that person crazy?
Mm-hmm.
She
Because
said,
what if another situation come up that was just like this when the reason why he hit you, and the situation come up again, he gonna hit you again because it's gonna be the same result from the first time he hit you.
"Facts, facts, 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 facts." You're right. So in essence, you saying that a person who's in a domestic violence situation, right? They've been abused, and then they may think, okay, he may not ever do it again, or he can change. You saying from that moment forward, you should realize this person has crossed a boundary, and you should cut all ties, all communication.
Yep, yep.
Wow. I
Nip it
see.
in the bud the first time. Nip it in the bud. Because if you're saying, then say if it's like, what is it, the newlywed love or whatever, y'all just fell in love or whatever like that. If he said he loved you, he wouldn't have hit you like that. Y'all would have been able to talk it out or something. He would have hit the wall, punched the wall, something, but he punched you. So what he gonna do? And then when you say if y'all had kids, now he'd have punched you up in front of the kids. And then you gonna forgive him, now your kids see it.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So if it's just happened, nip it in the bud, ASAP. I mean, I don't believe in second chance, but if you nip it in the bud that first time
Mm.
and you check it, like he
Mm.
hit you and you check it
Yeah.
and you take him back, the second
Mm.
time he hit you, you definitely need to be gone. Like
Mm.
that's if you giving him a second try.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
I'll say still check it. Like I'll still hit him back just so you know. Not mad.
She
Okay,
said,
for real.
she said, I still hit him back just so he know.
For real.
No, but
Just
you
so
said
you know, you ain't punked me or none of
exactly.
that. So I'm nipping in the bud right now that you know that you black my eye. We're gonna be walking around without you. We're gonna be twins.
Yo, I hope Jen pop in here and see this and hear this because she'd be wrong. Marquita making sure she get that lick in. She like I'm gonna at least hit him. I'm gonna at least hit him. At least hit him and show him. Like and I love that. I love that you saying that though, because again, you got a fighter spirit in you.
Mm-hmm.
You got that fire spirit, like you got that spirit where it's like many guys again, they ain't gonna try you because they like she ain't gonna
It's
back
gonna go
down.
up.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna
Exactly.
call my big buff best friend. I'm just playing, but I ain't
No.
playing.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Because you said you never experienced it before. Or you said you nipped it in the bud.
Nipped it in the bud real quick.
And you ain't never had that problem since.
No.
See, that's amazing. Uh, what do you feel like are some of the signs of domestic violence? Like the early signs of somebody being abusive. It's like what do you think of some of the
Jumping in
signs?
your face,
Mm,
like just instantly, like you know how you can jump up off the couch to somebody or whatever, like
yeah.
some of that. That means
Yeah.
you got real close, buddy.
No,
you
you're
got
right.
real close
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. Uh, um, I won't say punching holes in the walls only because if that's what you got to do to release your anger, just know you're gonna pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like I ain't about to keep letting you punch on my house either. You want to keep punching, so you better go to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
But like the jumping up in your face, I don't know, getting loud and aggressive.
Mm.
while you're in public, like hands in public,
Mm.
snatching you up or something like that.
Facts. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Okay. Do you feel like there's some signs that are even smaller than that? What about like somebody who's controlling, like somebody who may where you at?
Controlling, yes, like you're
Yeah.
mad,
Yeah.
they don't want you to talk to your family, your friends, none of that. I say, yeah, that's a little fuck, because why I can't talk to my daddy?
Oh, yeah, right. No, you're right.
Like no mail, like you don't want me to talk to no mail. You get jealous 'cause I'm on the phone with my dad because I'm you thinking I'm on the phone too long,
Mm-hmm.
or I'm just hollering at my brother. You think me and my brother doing something that's crazy? Like, yeah, nah, you crazy. You don't
Mm,
want me to talk
yeah.
to nobody.
Facts. Facts. No, that's real good. That's real
Like you
good.
know the stuff that be in like movies with the clingy boyfriend or whatever, like that
Yeah.
high school stuff. Crazy.
And you just mentioned a good word too. You just said clingy. So you feel like people
Mm-hmm.
who are in relationships and are clingy, you feel like that clinginess can also be a sign of domestic violence?
No,
Okay.
only like you know how they be in the movies. I'm talking about like the little fake drama movies
Mm-hmm.
with the controlling clingy boyfriend. Like
Okay.
where you at, where you going? I want to know this. I'm popping up at your house even when you ain't when they ain't tell you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, I get jealous when you're talking to your family. I get jealous because you
Mm-hmm.
got friends, even if they
Mm-hmm.
female friends. You know
Mm-hmm.
that not the boyfriend that I always want you to go out and this and that. That's cool.
Okay. So again, there being a difference between controlling and clingy.
Yeah,
Okay. 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 No, I see what you're saying. So let me ask you this. You did say you said okay, when a person is showing signs of abuse, right? So domestic abuse. And I guess okay, so you said that you think the person should leave them immediately. So when they start
yeah.
to abuse you,
Or or I'll say when you start jumping, cause when they talking, like you get that means you getting scared or like they didn't scared you before or something like that. Not to cut you off. I'm sorry.
no, I like that. I like that's real good. So when you start to become afraid of that person.
Yeah, because they yelling or shouting or they getting too close or they had too many up closes or something like that. So
Mm-hmm.
now you jumping every time they yell or you jumping when they get too close. It's like,
Yeah, that's good. That's real good. Would you say that a person should leave them and cut all ties off too if the abuse is mental or emotional or just physical?
yeah, all
All of
and
them.
yeah, even if you grew up on with his or her family or whatever, cut them off too. That means you keeping you laughing on for real. Cause that mean if you still friends with his sister or whatever, he could just go through his sister to see what's up, like
Ooh,
where you at.
ooh, that's
Cause your
true.
sister could come like call you and be like, "Girl, where you at? Let's go to the mall at 12 o'clock." Now, like you didn't tell her psycho brother that you're trying to get away from, that you're gonna be at the mall at 12 o'clock. So it's
Yo,
like cut all that off.
Elena and MayMay in here. Hey, y'all need to jump up in this call, y'all, because we talking about domestic violence. But she just said,
Tell MayMay to get off.
"Hey, MayMay, Marquita said, get on. Elena, come in here. Like we talk about domestic violence, and like specifically, you know how that plays a part in a person, and like when you should actually cut off the ties to that person. But Marquita just took it a step further and said that somebody should you essentially said that you need to cut off the ties with the family. Like even if you cool with the family,
Mm-hmm.
because that person could try to manipulate the relationship with the family to get back to you.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. Yo, that's that. Yeah, that's
You
dope.
got an ex, you an ex with the family too.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Especially if y'all ain't got no kids, you ain't hold no ties, hold no ties.
Exactly. May coming on. She about to jump. I'm gonna send it to Instagram, May. She said she got a lot to say about this.
Yeah. And then
Yes.
I feel like you take it two ways. So say if you have seen someone being abused
Mm-hmm.
when you was little, or you seen someone doing drugs when you was little, you can either look at it as I'm gonna do just what they do, and I'm gonna grow up to be just like them, or I'll never in my life touch nobody, like hit nobody, or I'll never in my life do a drug because I see what it can do.
Yeah.
So it'll be your choice if you gonna go the You're not gonna do a choice, or you're gonna be just like what you see.
Exactly. Exactly. No, you're right. You're exactly right. It's funny. It's funny that you say that because a lot of people, again, a lot of people are not, I think, aware of the tactics that can come with domestic domestic violence. Um, and like you said, it could be mental, physical, emotional, and those things can, in a sense, cause a person to not even realize they even. Some people can even realize not even realize that they're in it because it's so tricky with it.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? And like you said, it becomes a lifestyle. It becomes a part of what they know. And what would you say to people
Mm-hmm.
who what would you say to people who are like, I can change that person? I can change them. I can see the better in them. What would you say to women
That's
or
that.
men?
That's that second chance stuff. Like if you're gonna give them a second chance because you saying you see you can change them and this and that, then that's gonna be a consequence you're gonna have to learn from. Like you asked for my advice, I gave it to you. Now you need to take it and run with it, or you take it and leave it here.
Wow, that's good. That's real good. MayMay jumping in here. What's good, MayMay? We got Elena on the TikTok. What's good, MayMay? We got Elena on the TikTok. What's good, MayMay?
What's up?
She got her phone
Hey
all the way up.
girl, right? Turn it down.
Hey, hold
You
on.
loud.
Where have we go? Okay.
I can hear myself
You
all
can
in
hear
it.
your brain.
All right. So what's up? What happened?
Whoa, look at
What's
this gangster.
good? No, you gotta cut the camera on. Why we can't see you?
Oh wait, let me get my headscarf. I don't got my headscarf on.
Okay, no problem. But MayMay just joining us, y'all, man. So again,
Maybe as a gangster.
yeah, MayMay a gangster. She a gangster for sure. And again, man, we're talking about domestic violence because again, October is the month for it. Elena said, sadly, it's not always that easy to just walk away. I know many people who stay due to being afraid.
That's
Okay.
what I said.
Yeah, okay. So
That was part of the things I said at first. That's
I,
true. I agree.
So what she say?
so Elena in the TikTok comments, Elena said that sadly it's not always that easy to just walk away. And she said, I know many people who stayed due to being afraid. So let's talk about
Yeah,
that. Like,
No, the
I
thing
agree.
is, it's like, okay, so this is how I feel. If you have a family member that's like willing to put their life,
mm-hmm.
like, to saving you,
Mm-hmm.
and like you still don't want to leave, at that point, I'm sorry to say this, but whatever that you're getting, you definitely deserve it. Because here
Mm.
like you don't want to leave. You just
Mm.
stay there, although like they're putting their life at risk. Because I had a cousin where like she asked me to move in to my place, and I said, okay, cool. And she was like, no, he's not gonna come with me. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. 2 days later, homie was at my house, and I had the cops at my house every single day.
Wow.
It got to the point where it's like, okay, you got 2 seconds to leave my home, or else me and you gonna get into it or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like at that point, you're putting me at risk, you're
Yeah.
putting my child at risk, and
Mm.
you're also the person, my other partner, at risk as well.
Mm.
Because I am helping you out.
Yeah.
I have to help you out. Now, for the people who don't have a family member that can say, okay, all right, cool, I can help you.
Mm-hmm.
Those people, like, okay, I understand like what
Mm-hmm.
they going through and like how they feeling and stuff. But to the ones that do have a friend, a family member that's willing to put their life, in danger, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have any excuse.
Wow.
That's just my opinion.
No, I feel
I
it.
agree to a point, but I can't go into the conversation due to stipulations or
Okay.
whatever. That's gonna
Okay.
hit too close to home for other people's business.
Okay. Yeah, no, I understand that.
But I didn't have I didn't have my house threatened to be shot up and people popping up and my phone ringing and stuff like that,
You
all
you had
because
you
of
had your
someone
house
else.
shot
Well,
up?
no, threatened to be shot up
Oh
with me
wow.
and my child and that
Wow.
person's situation and stuff like that.
See, that's the whole thing, man. You just kind of open up a whole nother can. Like when you are a third party trying to help somebody that's in a domestic violence situation, like you're right. Like you're right. Like in a sense, and that's the thing, right? So if you step in that, it potentially could harm you and threaten your life. So then let me ask you this: should a person step into that? Like, do you think it's wrong for a person to go, you know what? I ain't about to help. I ain't dealing with that because it'll hurt me.
Could you blame them though? With all this stuff going around, did you guys hear about that one friend who tried to help out like her friend, and then it ends up like, she got killed, the friend got killed, her kid got killed, and then the friend got killed also. So like, she lost the kid and then she also lost her life. And it's like, no, like, I don't blame somebody that be like, okay, no, I'm not helping you out, you know. But and then we have people who do have the hope and they still go back. Like, why are you going back? Like, what is the point? Like, I know it's hard, but you have all the hope though. You know what I mean? You have no reason to go back, especially if you have a family member who really loves you. Like, it takes a lot for somebody to sit there and be like, okay, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you get out of this situation. I'm gonna have you come live with me. It takes a lot for somebody to say that.
Yeah, you're right.
Especially if they stay in contact with the abuser once they moved with you.
Yeah,
that makes it even worse.
Like, that's what my cousin did. Like, homegirl was like, oh, I need a place to stay. Everybody said no. And I was just like, okay, you can come stay with me, but is he gonna be with you? She's like, no, it's just me. I'm telling you, the minute she moved in, homeboy was like behind her. And I'm just like, why? Like, and then the thing is, like, the shit that they were doing inside my home, it's like, you don't do that when you're inside somebody's home. I'm telling you, the police was at my house every single day. Like, come on now. So it's like, yeah, I think it's not worth it. Sometimes it's not worth it. Like, but
you don't think you'll ever do it again?
Hell no. Hell no.
Wow.
No.
I'll be there to be your shoulder. If you ain't my sibling, it's like, but then I'll agree to a certain extent. But if it's like I done gave you my shoulder before, and like I done been through this before, like all of the stuff you said, man, especially like the threatening of your house, your situation, messing like your child's living situation, stuff like that. I don't think I'll be that for nobody else. 1 second.
Elena said, she said, what she said? She said, like Marquita said, it's a lesson they have to learn. And she said, in a narcissistic and abusive relationship. Yeah, I mean, again, I think it's, I see what everyone's saying, and I see the perspectives, and I see how someone could be afraid to leave. Like maybe going back to your point, maybe. I mean, yeah, but you saying that's the excuse. You said this.
I mean, like, why are you afraid at that point? You got family support. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you afraid to leave when you got family support? You got friends. Like,
so people that be like, some people be like, oh man, he may find me and kill me, so I need to, like they, how it could be a psychological thing. Like I'm just explaining how some people explain it. I never experienced it, but I'm saying like some people say like, oh, they have literally made me psychologically feel like I can't get away from them. Do you feel like that's the thing? To be psychologically attached to a person?
But what if I say, okay, if that's the case, then like there's always a way to like get away from somebody. I guess like there's a way. And then if you're afraid, like psychologically, okay, let's get a therapy. Let's get a therapy. Talk about it.
Yeah.
And then it's like, after that, what is your excuse really? You just being dumb. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, so I know some people, they be like, well, this and this and that, like, I can't live without them. Okay. So you're basically saying you love getting your ass beat every single night. Like,
you feel like that's what they're saying?
Yeah, like at this point, you just want a free aspirin. And it's like, okay, there's nothing I can do. Have fun with that.
Dang. So and you stand by this, even if this is your siblings or brothers, like you wouldn't help them.
If it was my sisters, like, okay, if you want that, I'll give you that free ass whooping at home. Let's go. Like, but like it's just like, nah, like instead of somebody else, like there's a bunch of us, we can do it. Like,
right.
There's no reason for you to like sit there and do all that nonsense. Like,
but would you help them? Would you help them if they came in, like, hey, man, can I stay at your place? I'm not talking to them anymore. Would you open up your doors to your siblings?
Yes,
you would.
There's a limit to it.
Okay.
There's a limit to it. How many times are you gonna? How many times are you gonna come to me? Like my limit is 3. Otherwise, it's like, no, I can't help.